All right, shalom, shalom. I'm going to start off this video by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash, and double honors to the elder apostles and the elder bishops of the great millstone that rule well and teach well while learning truth 100% according to the Bible. I also want to say shalom to the elect, the 144,000 men, prophet, service scattered abroad the four corners of the earth. And shalom to you, Akwaf, which are you sisters that are seeing your children. Shalom. And in today's video, as you can see, going to be building off another video from the Brothers of Hopeful Elect 3. And today's video is going to be titled The American Dream is a Nightmare, right? And it's ultimately going to just be building off of this video where you basically got a lot of clips that the brother put together of a lot of these Americans, how they're just suffering and going through all type of different turmoil in their day-to-day lives. Because ultimately we know that this place America is done, man. The joy, the mirth of this land and people being all proud and, you know, getting ahead and things like that, how it used to be in this country, all of that has come to its end, man. And a lot of people are beginning to feel the squeeze in this place, man, that, you know, the good old days that people used to have and enjoy in this place is all coming to its end. Now, everybody that you see, whether it's people that are in high position jobs or whether people are at the bottom, everybody is suffering, man, and feeling the effects of the changes that is happening in this economy. And it's ultimately all being done by Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, because the Lord is plaguing this place. He's judging this place, you see, and all of these things are the results of ultimately the Lord, you know, doing what he's doing unto this place, man, because of the pride of these Americans, man. What did it say in 2nd Esdras 8:50? And I got to grab that scripture, right? One of my favorite go-tos, man, because this is ultimately the result of what we see happening. It says, for many great miseries, right? These are part of those miseries, man. People not being able to work, people, you know, getting laid off left and right, people not being able to make ends meet, people not being able to afford things for their families. You see, all of that are those miseries, man. All of these are those bad times, man, that the Lord is bringing. Shall be done to them that in the latter time, which is the time that we're in now, right? That shall dwell in the world because they have walked in great pride. Like I said, when everything was going good in America, a lot of these men and women, they were proud. They were full of themselves when everything was somewhat normal, when everybody was eating good in this country, benefiting, having, you know, all of the money was coming in. Things was on an up and roll. Like, these people were proud, man, full of themselves. But hey, that's why the Lord is about to bring these terrible seasons upon these people, man, because of their pride, man. Right. So I'm actually grab this precept as well. This is Isaiah chapter 24, and I'm going to start at verse 4. It said, the earth mourneth and fadeth away. The world languisheth and fadeth away. The haughty people of the earth do languish, right? And we're going to look at that word languish, right? On the blue letter, we're going to go to that word languish, right? But when you go into that word haughty, it means proud. So the haughty people in this place, America, are languishing now, right? And we're going to get the definition of that word languish, right? And I'm going to actually let it play. This is on the Strong's. It says Strong's H535, and the word is amal, right? So I'm going to let it play, right?
Strong's H535. Amal. Gesenius lexicon. Amal. Or.
See, so it's amal, right? Or amal. And you go down to it and it means to be weak, to droop, to be exhausted. You see, and that's what's happening to these people here in America. They're exhausted. Everybody's having to work longer period of times and still not being able to have enough money to get by. I mean, people is only getting by the threads of their chin, man. You see, they're only getting by like, you know, whatever little bit they're able to make. And that's still not enough ultimately for them to, you know, sustain themselves in this economy. Because like I said, due to everything that's getting more expensive as far as like rent, food prices, everything else that's going on. You see, things like that are happening, man. But like I said, this is what happens, man. You know, when you have a wicked ruler that's ultimately in power, man, these things will happen. As it tells you in Proverbs 29:2, that when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn. And that's ultimately why you have all of this happening. Ultimately is because the wicked is ruling the earth, you see. But I'm going to read this precept that I got here as well. This is the book of Haggai, chapter 1, verse 6. It says, ye have sown much, right, and bring in little. That's talking about the people that are working in this economy, man, in this place, America. You see, you got a lot of people that are sowing in a lot of time and energy to these jobs, and yet they're still not bringing in a lot of money, man. They're still not bringing in enough to be able to keep themselves afloat in this society, man. They're still not being able to, have enough to be able to take care of their day-to-day lives, man. Because after you done buying food and, paying bills, basically all that money that you have worked for is gone, man. So, hey, you're not getting nothing in this society, man. That's why people are starting to realize that, like I said earlier, that the American dream is nothing more than a nightmare, man. You see? And it says ye eat, but ye have not enough, right? Ye drink, but ye are not filled with drink. Ye clothe you, but there is none warm. And he that earneth wages, meaning money, earneth wages to put it into a bag with holes. Because like I said, every time you ultimately get paid a check from these jobs that people are working at, then guess what? All of that money has to go back into the system because you ultimately got to pay bills. You got to buy food. You got to buy necessities, appliances, or whatever else it may be. You got to pay phone bills, all of that stuff, man, your car note. So, I mean, hey, everything in this place is just set up for, for you to suffer, man, basically, And that's really because, like I said, the mirth of this place is gone, man. You see, how about Shem Yahushua is ultimately allowing this place to, feel the squeeze, man. The Lord is really pouring out his judgment upon this place, man. And it's all starting with the economy, right? So we're going to get back into the video. We're going to watch more. See, but like I said, all of these people in this place are fed up, man, and just, complaining and not knowing what to do, losing their mind, people pulling their hair out. You see, but hey, it's only going to get worse, man. Like I said, everything that you see happening in this place, America, now that people deem as bad now, wait, it's only going to get worse. So things are going to increase. So like I said, people are still able to make money. People are still able to go to stores and buy food and be able to afford certain groceries and things like that. But soon to come is going to be a time in the very near future. These people are not going to have any of these things that they have now. So it's going to get way worse for you Babylonians, man. This is only the beginning. Right, of greater turmoil that's coming to this country, right?
Out here living the American dream, but I can tell you one person who isn't, and that's me. I have 4 kids, and I'm working 3 jobs, and I'm still struggling. I have my full-time job. I'm a 911 dispatcher. My other 2 jobs, a waitress. The American dream should not be this hard. I should not have to be working my life away, being away from my kids. Sometimes I have to pick. Am I going to pay my electric bill or am I going to buy groceries? Because my kids need to eat. This is not the American dream. I'm so tired of struggling.
Right. And you hear what it is she's saying, man. And that's how a lot of these Babylonians are feeling right now in this place, man. That this place is not what they thought it would be, man. You see, because this place is going down, man. And that's what we tell you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians, man. You see, this is why this is not the time to be wanting to, invest and do all of these different things into this country. Because this place is going down, man. You see, and a lot of these people don't understand that. You see, they don't see why the price of food and things of that nature is going higher in this country. They don't understand why this place is laying so many people off left to right and why all of these jobs and businesses are closing down. That's because this place, America, is over, man. You see, this place has ran its course and the Lord is getting ready to do away with this place, man. So, hey, this place is just going to continue to economically, financially, all of that is just going to continue to go downhill from here on out, man. Things are not going to get better for America. You see, right? Because ultimately what a lot of people don't understand is that this place is predestined to already be destroyed by the Lord. And he is destroying this place already, right? But he's doing it now on an economic level. And soon to come, he's going to destroy this place physically, man, right? But we're seeing it go down economically and everything else now. But, hey, it's more things that is going to come to this country, man, right? For the worse, you see? But, yeah. This is why we tell you tribes, man, hey, to depart from this place, man, to not, be focusing on trying to make it big here in America and trying to be rich and all of these other different fantasies that you people have in this country. Talking about for you tribes, man, that's not what you want to be investing your time and energy into in this place, man, because this place is done, man. And anybody that ultimately trusts in this place, then you're done too. Right. This is Micah 2:10. It said, arise ye and depart. Right. That's talking about departing from this place, America, spiritually, man, departing from the philosophies of this place, departing from the mindset of being a Babylonian. You see, you don't want to be in that spirit at this time, man, because like I said, this place is going down and anybody that trusts in this place, you're going down right along with it. It says, arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest. That's talking about this place, America. This is not our rest, right? Because it is polluted, right? This place is polluted, filthy, wicked. You see, it shall destroy you even with the sword of destruction. And this is what you see the result of on these people's faces, man. You see in this video that we're watching with all of these people, these are people that this place has ultimately destroyed them, man, because all they do is ultimately depend upon this place and not knowing that this place is going down, man. You see, so a lot of these people, they're losing their minds, not knowing what to do, man, because ultimately they got all of their lives and time and energy invested into this place. And I'm talking about the 2/3 of our people, man, you see, because we really don't care about you heathens. You know, this is only for Israel. So at the end of the day, you know, majority of our people, they put their trust in this place, man, not knowing that this place is about to go down soon come. And that's why these things are happening. All right. So I'm going to grab this precept as well right here. This is I'm going to grab Isaiah. I got to grab it. Chapter 31. And I'm going to start at verse 1, right, in the KJV, right? Because this is what's going to happen, man. Egypt is going down. Modern Egypt, which is this place, America, Babylon the Great. It says, woe to them that go down to Egypt for help, man. You see, all of you people that trusting in America, you trusting in this system, you trusting in this place. You see, you thinking everything is going to last forever in this country and that, you know, Trump is going to make it great again and all of that stuff that you people ultimately believe, these lies that you've been fed. You see, speaking to our people, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native American Indians, man. It says, woe to them that go down to Egypt for help and stay on horses and trust in chariots, man. You see, they trust in the so-called white man system, man, because like I said, these people in their mind believe that this place is never going to go through any economic turmoil. They don't believe that this place is going to go down. They don't believe that this place is going to suffer like they see happening around the world with other countries when they're going through, you see, terrible situations in their economies where everything is just on a down spiral and things are getting worse. People don't think that this stuff is going to come to America. And like I said before, as I said earlier on in the video, that goes back to these people pride, man. You see, these people are full of pride. They're entitled in this country. So they don't believe that these bad times that the men of the Lord ultimately tell them is going to come is going to happen in this place. Right. They don't see America ever suffering and, you know, crashing economy wise and things are getting worse, but hey, you people are getting a rude awakening to that, man. You people are seeing it firsthand that this place is done. You see, it says because they are many, right? And in horsemen because they are very strong. You see, you trust in this man's system. You think everything is going to continue to be on the up and up. You don't think this place is going to ever go through any hardship, but you people are, you know, seeing that, man. Now, you know, a lot of you people now are waking up to the truth, man. That, like I said, the American dream is nothing more than a dream, man. You see, a fantasy. You see, it's not reality, man. Because in order for you to dream of something, you know, that's the only way you're able to see something. You see, a dream, you have to be asleep to see it, I should say, you know. And a lot of these people, they're waking up out of that dream state and realizing what this country really is, man. You know, it says, and in horsemen because they are very strong, but they look not unto the Holy One of Israel, neither seek the Lord. And that's talking about our people, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. You people don't seek the Lord, man. You see, here it is. You're still trying to trust in the government and trust in Esau and want him to provide for you when you clearly see that everything that this man has given you people, he's taking it away slowly but surely, whether it be your food stamps, whether it be your Section 8, whether it be your government assistance, whatever the case may be, is all being snatched away from you people, man, especially you women. But, hey, you people still want to put your trust in this place. So, hey, we don't feel bad for you people, man. You people are going to continue to suffer, man, and cry and, you know, mourn. And that's what happens when you trust in this devil, man. You see? So we're going to get back into the video.
You know, so many people are going to work, working multiple jobs just to pay for a house to sleep in, just to put their head down at night. This is not the American dream, not my American dream. That's why I started posting here on TikTok. So hopefully I can slow down some so I can spend time with my kids. Life shouldn't be this hard. I know one person that's making 6 figures and they're still struggling. Why's it gotta be so hard? Anyways, if you want to help this mama out from struggling, you know what to do. I'm headed into work at Buffalo Wild Wings today. I have to work a double. Say a prayer, I make some money.
You guys, we are being priced out of living like it is nobody's business. People are financing groceries, buy now, pay later on milk, eggs, and bread. Like, it's actually kind of crazy to think about. And I've also noticed that, there's a decrease in the hustle culture conversations that used to happen so much when people would tell you to start a side hustle or open a business to make extra income. Yeah, I'm noticing those conversations aren't happening as much. And it is so indicative of where we are today as a society. Like, we are being priced out of everything. And it's just so crazy.
See, and this is the result of people that have put in their trust in this system, man. You see, this is what happened when you trust in Egypt, man. You see, these are a lot of people, you see, men and women, you see, that are putting their trust in a broken system. You see, mainly our people in a place that was not set up for them. Now they're feeling the effects of it because, like I said, the glory days of this place is over. It's done, man. America is through. It's not going to come back. The good days of everybody, being full of mirth and pride and all of that in this country. Hey, it has ran its course, man. This place is over, So I'm going to go to another precept, man, Jeremiah chapter 17. And I'm going to start at verse 5, but I'm going to read it in the NLT, right, which is the New Living Translation. And it says, wisdom from the Lord, right? This is what the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, says. Cursed are those who put their trust in mere humans, right? Who rely on human strength, right? Because a lot of our people, they have made this devil, the so-called white man, their strength. They trust in this man, you see, and turn their hearts, meaning their minds, away from the Lord. And that's what a lot of you jakes have done. That's why, like I said, and this devil knows that, man. He knows that a lot of you people trust in him, and that without him, that a lot of you people are going to bug out and go crazy. Right. And this is what you see ultimately the result of a lot of people that have trusted in America, you see, and now that everything in this place is going down and is starting to get affected now these people don't know what to do. Now these people are panicking. Now these people are full of fear. But hey, these are the things that happen to people that trust in the system, man. You see, like I said, trusting in a place that's destined to already fall, man, that this place is not going to last forever, man. That's what a lot of you people don't understand. Right. That's why it tells us right here. I got to go to that scripture, man. Right. This is 1 John chapter 2. And I'm going to start at verse 15. Right. But the point is at 17. But I'm going to start at 15. It says, love not the world. Right. And these are people that love this world, man. That's why they're complaining. That's why they're mourning. You see, that's why they're, bugging out and not knowing what to do, losing hope. You see. Because these people love this world. They're sad to see the world that they love so much is all coming to an end around them. And they have no idea what they're going to do. You see, these are hopeless people, man. You see, love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. Talking about everything in this place, America, the glamour, the glim. You see, the high paying jobs that you people seek to have, the fame, the wealth, the notoriety, all of these things that these people in this place ultimately seek to obtain. You see, you don't want to care about those things. And that's what ultimately these people only put their hope and trust into. And like I said, all of that is coming to an end. So, hey, people is having to deal with reality now. You see, it says, if any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him. Right. Verse 16, for all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh and the lust of the eyes and the pride of life is not of the Father, but is of the world, you see. And that's what these people here in America love. So that's all they seek after is the lust of the flesh and the lust of the eyes. That's all their mind is focused upon, man. Pleasing their wicked flesh. You see, talking about the 2/3 of our people, man. Verse 17. And it says, and the world passeth away. Right. That's what they don't understand. That's why these things are happening in this place, America, because this place is getting ready to be destroyed, man. This place is getting ready to go out. And a lot of these people don't understand that. That's why these bad things are happening in this country. Right. And like I said, the men of the Lord are warning you, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians of these things. We're telling you that these things will come to this country and that is going to suffer more and more and that you need to be seeking the Lord. You see, we're telling you people these things, but they're not listening to the men of the Lord. You see, they're trusting in their own understanding and leaning upon Esau, man, which he ain't going to help you. Right. You see, the place you people are in now, trusting in this devil. So, I mean, hey, it is what it is. It says, and the lust thereof, but he that doeth the will of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua abideth forever. So like I said, that's what you should want to be putting all of your time and energy into, man. Not in a system that's broken and that's failing, man. You should want to be putting all of your trust and hope into Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. You see, into the Lord for you Israelites out there, man. You see, seeking him, building up a relationship with him and getting right with him. You see, because like I said, everything that we see happening in this place, America, is going to get worse. There's going to be more job layoffs. There's going to be more people suffering. There's going to be more people not being able to, afford groceries and bills and all of these things, man. Because the Lord is bringing these things to this place. Because like I said, this place has ran its course. It's over. You see? But you people that still trust in this place, like I said earlier, when this place begins to really truly go down, a lot of you people are going to go down with the ship, man. Just like Titanic, man. A lot of people seen Titanic going down. It was sinking, and a lot of people wanted to hold on to it. You see, and that's what a lot of these people want to do to this place, America. They see that it's going down, but they still want to try to hold on to it. And I'm talking about our people, man. You so-called Negro, Latino, Native American men and women, man. You people don't want to let this damn place go. Not knowing that, hey, this place is through, man. Right? So, yeah, we're going to get back into this video just to, watch a little bit more. But like I said, man, this is the average Babylonian, man. This is the mindset of these people. These people are absolutely finished. Right? But like I said, this is what happened when you trust in Egypt, man. You see, when you trust in this devil, man. You see, when you don't depart from this place, man. When you don't, ultimately try to let this place go and to seek after the ways of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. Because like I said, this is what our people should be focusing on, the Lord, man. You see, not on this place, man. Which is ultimately, like I read earlier in the book of Micah, shall destroy you, man. You see? And a lot of these people, they're already destroyed, man. You see?
Also disappointing to think about the fact that this is the economy that I have to see in my 20s. This is literally the worst time to be in your 20s, honestly. Y'all, so this is a transparency post. Never in my life I would think I would be in line at a church to get donation food that's given back to the community. Like my shame, my ego, everything's out the window when it comes to my kid. My kid need food. I need food. Like, if the government's going to take taxes out of everybody's
right, and you just heard what it is Eve said, and that's what a lot of you Americans have been in the spirit of for a very long time. See, ego, pride, being full of yourselves. You see, being high-minded, arrogant. You see, and that's why the Lord is bringing these bad times upon you people, man. Right? It all goes back to you people's pride, man. You see, but all of that pride is being turned to shame in these times, man. You see, the Lord is, popping you people's balloon that you've been full of. You people's mind have been, full of air, man, being full of that pride. You see, but like I said, now you people are having to deal with reality, man. You see, that illusion, that false world that a lot of you people have painted in your minds to be reality. Hey, that's all over now, man. You see, now you people having to deal with what's in front of you, man, which is, hey, things are bad for you people, man.
And then when it's time for us to qualify for food stamps, if you deny, it's like, what's the point? My taxes should be able to pay for my food. It's sad. It really is sad. Like, what is the world coming to? People are starving. Like, this lot is so full. Let me show y'all. It is so full of cars. These are all parked cars waiting for food. And they're giving out the food right there. Like, make it make sense. Why we're starving in America? Just to get some food. Everybody should qualify for food stamp, whether you make enough or you don't, because expenses are high. Bills are high. Everything is high right now. We need food.
I've maxed out my credit cards and stopped paying them. I have turned off my phone. I don't pay for anything other than my car, my insurance, and my rent. And I'm still in the negative every single fucking week. And nobody wants to hire me and pay me anything more. And I watched my mom work her body into disability, and my body is doing the same exact things as hers was. And I have to work 2 or 3 jobs if I want to be able to afford to actually live in a house. I'm about to move into my car. And I'm not even renting a house or an apartment. I'm renting a giant house divided by like 6 people. And I can't afford it. I have nothing left to give. I have nothing left to give. My body is giving up. The only hope that I had was somebody else was chosen for it. Somebody else was liked better, because I am nothing. I'm worth nothing. I'm not worth survival. I'm not worth being able to actually live in a home. I'm not worth being able to reproduce or have good mental health or take care of my physical health. I'm not worth any of that. What I'm worth is working myself until I die. And I'm not willing to work until my body can't work anymore. I would rather be and I told myself that if I didn't get this promotion, my last hope, because I've applied for literally everything else in the fucking state and the 2 states next door.
Right. So you basically get a gist of what's happening. Like I said, man, these people here in America are through. The men are through. The women are through. You see. But like I said, this is what happens when people invest all of their time and energy into a place, you see, that's ultimately going down, man. You see. So I'm actually go to another precept real quick. This is St. Matthew, and this is what you hopeful elect men and women, all of us, you see, should be doing in this time, man. You see, that's why we don't try to, focus on trying to, store up things on this side. We don't try to focus on, we're satisfied with our daily bread, man. We're satisfied with the little things, you see, or I wouldn't say little things, but we're satisfied with the blessings that the Lord gives us, man. You see, allowing us to have a house, a roof over our head. You see, allowing us to make ends meet. We're okay with those things, man. You see, these people, they want everything, man. You see, they want a big house. These people are never satisfied, man. And that's why they're suffering, man, because these people are not content with the things that they have, man. You see? But this is Matthew 6:19. Lay not up for yourselves treasures upon earth, right, where moth and rust doth corrupt. Like I said, because everything that these people are ultimately trying to save up, guess what? It's going to fade away soon come, man. None of these things that these people are trying to get really matters, man. You see? That's why, hey, you don't want to focus upon these things, man. You don't want to focus on, all of this extra stuff, man. You see? Because as you can see, it's all being taken away from these people. You see, the money ain't worth anything. You see, your car ain't worth nothing. All of these different things that these people hold on to, these possessions, is all meaningless, man. You see, nothing is more important than Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. You see, but our people don't see that, It says, and where thieves break through and steal, like I said, because all of this stuff that you're ultimately trying to work up to get and all of that stuff, hey, it can be taken away from you, man. You see all of these jobs that these people have where they're getting paid a lot of money and all of this different type of stuff. Hey, these people are getting laid off left and right, man. So like I said, that's why you don't want to invest all of your time and energy into a system that's ultimately done, man. You see, this place is finished, man. Any day or two or whenever it may come, brothers and sisters can possibly, lose their jobs, man. And you got to be in the spirit of, hey, you got to be ready to give all of this stuff up. Because like I said, hey, these things going to be taken away from us soon come anyway. Because, hey, we know what time of season we're coming into, right? Verse 20, it said, but lay up for yourselves treasures in heaven, you see. And that's what us hopeful elect men and women are focusing on in these times, man. Because we know that America is finished. We know that this place has ran its course. We know that the Lord is getting ready to destroy this place. And we're not focusing on trying to, be wealthy in this country, man. We're not focusing on trying to have all of the best things and stuff like that, man. Forget all of that, man. All of that stuff does not matter. It's all vain, man. You see, what did King Solomon say in Ecclesiastes 1:14? Behold, I have seen all works that are done under the earth and heaven, and all is vanity and vexation of spirit, roughly paraphrasing. All of these things in this place, America, that these people seek to get and to obtain, it's all meaningless, man. The only thing that really matters is seeking Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. Especially in these times now, with everything that's happening and going on, you better be seeking the Lord for you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians out there. Because if not, then, hey, it's just going to get worse for people, man. It says where neither moth nor rust doth corrupt and where thieves do not break through nor steal. You see, because like I said, these tangible material things, these jobs, all of these other different things that these people have, these houses, hey, your car, all of that stuff can get taken away from you, man. You see, that's why you don't want to heavily invest all of your time and energy into caring about it. You see, because it can get snatched away from you at the snap of a finger, man. Now what? What are you going to do then? So, hey, this is just the time to really be putting all of your trust and hope in the Lord, man. Really, and I'm actually going to a precept on that, too. Bear with me. This is Jeremiah chapter 17. And I'm going to start at verse 7, right, in the KJV. It says, Blessed is the man, right, that trusteth in the Lord, and whose hope the Lord is, you see. And that's who our hope is in these times, man. Yahweh Shem Yahushua. We don't care how much groceries are. We don't care how much bills are. We don't care about all of these things that these Babylonians and these carnal people minds is focusing on. Because like I said, the only thing that these people can see is this place, America. But us hopeful elect brothers and sisters, we already know that this place is over. So our mind is already, focusing on the new earth and new heavens that are to come, man. You see, the kingdom wherein dwelleth righteousness. That's why our mindset is at. We're not in this place, America, man. You see? So our hope and trust is in the Lord, man. You see, to provide for us and to make ways for us in these times with everything that's getting harder in this country, right? Ultimately, to Abarat Azah, Lord's will, we get delivered out of this place, right? But that's why our hope and trust is in the Lord. You see, not in Esau, not in this government, not in this system, and, things like that, So, yeah, we're going to let the video play. I'm going to just play a little bit more because, like I said, these people are through. These people have absolutely no hope at all, man. These people are finished in this place, man. That's why, us brothers and sisters of the hopeful elect, the water of Yahweh Shem Yahushua for giving us this truth, man, and this understanding. You see, because, hey, these people in this country, they're just, man, they're finished, So we're going to get back into the video.
Myself, and then I didn't get the promotion, so now I have to myself because I have nothing left to give but my life. I have nothing left to give but my life. So, if you're seeing this, I'm probably honestly, because I have a date in mind and I know exactly what's going to happen. So, I hope America knows that my life and my death is because of capitalists and Republicans that decide that life is worth as much as you're able to work. Because I physically cannot work anymore. It is physically impossible for me to squeeze 25 hours of work into a 24-hour day. It is physically impossible. And if I wanted to be able to afford where I live right now, to live comfortably, I'd have to work for, I think about the 16 and a half hours a day to work to be able to afford where I'm living, to not have to move into my car. Is that physically possible? Maybe. Is it physically possible for somebody whose body is already giving up? Probably not, because I've already tried. I worked 2 full-time jobs for a few months, and what happened is I got diagnosed with chronic fatigue syndrome and almost fucking died. I won't even be able to afford to kill myself because I can't afford burial costs or anything. I looked into it. I can't afford to cremate myself. I can't afford to have a headstone. My best hope is that my body goes missing and gets claimed by the fucking government. The government that I hate that killed me.
All right. So like I said, brothers and sisters, you basically got the gist of, what the video is talking about. Like I said, these people in America, they have no hope, man. These people are just finished in this place, man. But like I said, brothers and sisters, us hopeful elect men and women out there, we got hope in Yahweh Shem Yahushua. And these times that this country is going through, we know that this place is on its way out, And our hope is, like I said earlier, is in the Lord, man, But, yeah, that's everything. But to the next time, I'm going to say shalom to the elect. Lord's willing to be edifying. Shalom.